right. So how does your immune system, as it is developing, how does it figure out what cell surface markers are you and what are somebody else, self versus non-self? And so as your immune system is developing, what happens is we have these cells. We have the cells of the adaptive immune system, and they're going to be the lymphocytes, basically. And what they do is they go through a training. They go through training in the thymus. Now, the thymus is located in your chest. When we were talking about the endocrine system, we had talked about the thymus, and we had said it's only active in humans in early childhood, and it's when we're doing this. It's when we're doing this developing and testing and maturation of the lymphatic system, the cells of the lymphatic system. And so what's going to happen is they're going to, so these B cells and T lymphocytes, the two different major types of lymphocytes, they're going to go to the thymus and they're going to be tested to see if they're specific, if they can bind to and attack cell surface markers, antigens that are you. And if they do bind to those cell surface markers, those antigens, they're eliminated from from the suite of specificities, the kinds of pathogens that you can deal with. And so how do we do that? How do you eliminate them? Well, we have two different processes. There's something I've written over here, clonal deletion. So that particular kind of lymphocyte is removed, or anergy, which is a form of inactivation. So while they're not eliminated from the suite of specificities that you have in your lymphocytes, the kinds of pathogen antigens that you can bind to, they're inactivated so that they don't attack you. The whole point of this self versus non-self is how do you prevent an autoimmune response? Your body from attacking itself. You don't want your specific, your adaptive immune system to attack you. And we do have cases where that happens, rheumatoid arthritis, a number of all of the things that we talk about being autoimmune diseases. This is where this has gone wrong. So this happens, and you have this gigantic number of different kinds of antigens that you can bind to and attack, and you eliminate 98% of them. And you're still left with trillions of different specificities, even at that. So only 2% of the potential antigen specificities, cell surface marker specificities, only 2% of the original pool of specificities that you had pass the test and become mature lymphocytes ready to deal with the problems of the world. Being melodramatic.